Hello everyone, this is Riku Keyblade Master, and today I have a topic to discuss with you guys. I know this is gonna sound really weird, but hear me out. For those of you who have been living under a rock, which I kinda sorta yes and no, because I don't know how to feel about this. But no matter how hard I tried to not be tempted by this subject, and that is Kingdom Hearts on PC. Now, we all know that Kingdom Hearts is no stranger to being on PC, obviously, because of the fact that they made a Japanese exclusive game, called Unchained Key, which later got non-exclusive to Japan and non-exclusive to PC because Nomura finally decided, you know what, instead of making this a random Kingdom Hearts game, let's just make it part of the story. Okay, now, for those of you who are thinking that I am bashing Unchained Key / Union Cross, no, I'm not. But it is a little repetitive and not much is like literally going on. Plus, I think I extremely busted my avatar because my attacks are broken as crap. I'm not kidding. My attacks are broken as shit. Now, and by saying so, yes, I leveled up my pins pretty well, why do I keep saying pins? I swear to God, medals. I got The World Ends With You on the brain. Now, see, the thing is that I'm not saying that putting the series on PC is bad by any means whatsoever, because it's been on PC once, maybe twice, because I found a game on my PC called Saving Kingdom Hearts, and I tried to download it once and you couldn't really play it. Yeah. The thing is, and the same goes for Kingdom Hearts VCast. It wasn't part of the story too much either, or at all. See, here's the thing, though. My point is, Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8 are all coming to PC. Now, the cool thing here is with the HD movies, like literally you have a chance to rework the DS games from the ground up. Same thing with PS4 too. You have the very good chance. I mean, come on. The World Ends With You Neo is going on PS4, and I'm gonna be assuming that it's using pins as well. Hell, you can play The World Ends With You in tabletop mode on the Switch. Although I would not recommend it. Because tabletop mode is... Mainly the reason being, it encourages co-op. I'm glad. It does a really good job at expressing co-op. However, unlike some games that botch the job, Nicktoons Unite, Nicktoons series in general, I mean, really, some of them, I'm not bashing them all, but, so, I mean, Nicktoons Unite is still my favorite out of the crossover series, despite the fact that the game can be a pain in the ass at times. Now, the thing is here is, I know it sounds like I'm rambling, and I'm sorry. Anyway, the fact is, you have the chance to rebuild. Hell, make an entirely new mechanical game. Make it better. You have a good chance to actually make it better than what it originally was. I'm not panning the games. I'm not panning the handhelds. But if they can do it with Dream Drop Distance, and I know it has to do with the 3DS's hardware, blah blah blah, whatever. But you have the chance to rebuild the game and create new HD cutscenes. Like make them longer, except for Days, of course. Days is just fine the way it is, really. But Recoded, I would really have loved to see more story elements, really. More character interaction. Make the game better than it originally was when it first came out. It would be awesome. It'd be awesome if you could do that with PS4 as well. Now, like I said, going back to the hardware, some people may think it's impossible for them to do that, considering that the map was the bottom touchscreen on the DS or the 3DS, whatever. Alright? But like I said, Dream Drop Distance faced the same thing, and they still remade that from the ground up, which really would be awesome, because a lot of the missions for me, as a person who is partially blind, became a real pain in the ass. Particularly the chase with Iago and the stupid lamp. I mean, really, you have a chance to include the scrapped worlds that you were gonna put in. Like Monstro. But I swear to God, please do not bring back the Parasite Cage. I am begging you. If you do this, please do not bring back the Parasite Cage. I am begging you. Please, please, please. That creature is literally nightmare fuel. Either original or final mix version. That creature is nightmare fuel. No way, no way, no way. Speaking of nightmare fuel, Leechgrave. Yeah. Yeah. I still can't beat that fucker without outside help. Then again, that relates to a small screen. Now, if it was on a bigger screen and I had a little bit more control, then Leechgrave would probably be little to no problem. Because, at least add a little bit of the brightness toning up a little bit. I'm not trying to hasten, I'm not trying to ruin the mood of Leechgrave, but half the time on the DS screen, not only could I not see him attacking me because he was small due to the screen size, but also because Halloweentown, like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with Halloweentown. And I know many people do. But yeah, I mean, imagine, instead of, you can either choose to keep the grid systems, aka, command boards, or whatever the heck you want to call them. You can just keep those. Or you can allow us to do a Cage 1, Cage 2 style, whatever, to make it a lot easier for us to configure things out. And same thing with Recoded, because I cannot tell you how many times... Okay, again, fuck Wonderland. Every single incarnation of that damn level can burn. No kidding. I hated one mission in Recoded where you had to get your way to the system sectors and collect the Inklings without the guards catching you when the guards are moving severely fast because of a huge glitch. Not cool, bro. And I'm okay with some of the time limits, but can you kind of give us a little bit more time? Instead of crunching us like a mofo? Because, especially in the game where I had to get out and escape the data escape door to encounter Maleficent's dragon form. That level was a pain in the arse. I'm not kidding. Like, oh. But I feel like it can be managed. Excuse me. A little dry in here, so I have an air purifier, but it's kind of starting not to help very much. But anyway, yeah, you have a good chance to rework the ground up and make Recoded in days a lot more tolerable. You know? I mean, yeah, I love the HD movies. I do. But at the same time, it's like, you gotta be kidding me. And I really wish that Days was expanded to the point where you could play as Xion while Roxas was knocked out for several days. Instead, they just fast forward the calendar, and it's just like, no way, I wanted to play as Xion. I wanted to see where that supposedly new world she went to, and she said she couldn't believe how beautiful it was. I really wanted to see that. That was definitely a missed opportunity here. But you have the good chance to make it better. Very good chance. And, like I said, fix the lighting on some of the boss fights, allow us to control the brightness, and poof! With the ability to control the brightness, I had no issue with 0.2, except for when you are doing the gear mission. That last gear always eludes me. I swear to God. I don't know what it is with Scavenger Hunt missions. That one mission where, like, you have to chase a waterlogged Jafar and KH2 can fuck off. For all I can. I hate that mission. I hate that mission. It's... Now, I apologize for those that liked that mission, but for someone who's visually impaired, my reflexes are also affected. So it's not my fault for being slow in terms of getting the stupid thingamajigs out, hitting the switches. Now, I learned a little secret. Take the other 3 switches out first, and then handle the one at the bottom of Iago's ambush last. So you can easily get... Yeah, and that's another thing. You also have another chance to put everything in 60 FPS. Like, oh my God. You guys have so much potential chances here. But, like I said, I'm, again, getting off topic here. Fact of the matter is, I'm not going to pay for the PC version if I'm not going to be able to play it. As a person who is partially blind, I cannot do... There's a lot of computer games I can't do. Because even with my photographic and eidetic memory, I would have to literally, look down at the keys. Therefore, I can't pay attention to the screen. Now, I really hope that they have the ability to let you connect controllers that to your PC. That would be awesome. Like, and if you did it as an emulator too, that would be awesome as well. But I don't really trust emulators much, because one time I downloaded the GBA emulator, and I swear to God, keeps crashing like nobody's business. I have a feeling that's what eventually broke my tiny ass iPod back in 2016, 2017, was because the emulator fucked it up. And with emulators, you have to switch it to the date that you first got the emulator and keep it that way. Otherwise, the emulator doesn't work at all or half the time, and just set your device out of whack. Anyway, I'm babbling, but I do apologize for that. And I'm not even going to bother telling my mom, because I know what she's going to say. Just stick to the console versions, honey. Which is what I'm going to do, because A, I'm not paying $100 for that. B, my PC is acting stupid. And C, yeah, you know the drill. Because of my visual impairment, like I said, I can't. Now, if you were clicking, just clicking the mouse, that's fine. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the attack. That would be so cool. Anyways, yeah, I'm sorry, but I am gonna stick to the consoles. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So next time, I've been Riku Keyblade Master. Comment, rate, subscribe. Stay awesome as usual. I'm gonna give my voice a break for a few days, unless there's any other news that needs to be reported. Also, you can follow me on Twitter. The thing underneath it's just a picture of me with a blue bag over my shoulder that my brother took when he helped me set up my Twitter account after my other one got, you know. But anyways, yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm also on Discord, though I don't check it much because a lot of times I can't keep up with a lot of the convos. But you can still get in touch with me on Discord via friend request, so we can PM each other. And, like, I'm not kidding, there are so many rooms on Discord that I can't even keep up with them all. But yeah, I'm on Discord too if you want to hit me up there.